Hola.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is May 4th. May the 4th be with you.
Yep, may the 4th be with you. I like that.
Kids told me that today is Star Wars Day.
Yes, today is Star Wars Day.
Whoa.
What? Star Wars.
Star
Day.
Wars.
How about it?
May the 4th.
All
You
right.
get it?
I do. I do.
So,
Get it.
May God's 4th. How about that one?
Yeah, I
Be
like
with you.
that. May
That's
God's
better.
4th be with you.
Yeah, the Holy Spirit. Anyway, we're getting corny. All right, so it's May 4th, day 124, and we are in the Word again. Go ahead and read those scriptures, right? We're in Judges, right? So, good morning, Rachel. So we're in Judges, and you know, this is after Adam and Eve, right? After Noah, right? After Moses, right? So this is that period between they go into the promised land. Joshua, they go into the promised land. Good morning, Alita. And now there's just this time after Joshua dies,
Joshua's dead.
right? And now there's judges. Just different judges raise up.
Yes.
No one's appointing them. They're just so now today we have this story, and again, there is within Israel. I don't know if you understood that, right? This is all happening within Israel. The fighting that we see today,
That's correct.
right? Ephraim,
Among each other. Yeah.
right? The Levites
Yep.
against Benjamin, right? So anyway, there's a crazy story today, which there's a lot of crazy stories within this period of time about judges, about the different judges that rise up. So anyway, this is another crazy story.
Yeah.
And if you read it, which we did here today, it's kind of it's sad, and it leaves you like, what in the world, right?
Yes.
Katie's sitting over there, and she's like, what is happening?
Yes.
Because of the gruesome nature of the story today.
Yep. The
So
perverse
anyway.
and gruesome nature. That's
Yeah.
right. Yes.
So anyway, we read it to know, I mean, there's a lot of things to derive from it, but we could see how messed up things can get. So, yes, we're
Hi,
here.
Terry.
Terry Mitchin.
Terry mentioned.
Yep. Here we go. Oh, and that's Charlie. That's Charlie from Dominican.
Okay.
He's a pastor in Dominican,
Nice.
under Raphael.
Okay.
Yeah. Good guy. Anyway, so we're here in this story today. And so, this is a Levite that has, a concubine leaves him, and now he goes to get her. And we were talking about that, like how, I heard a sermon one time about just because this one guy had to have this concubine, and it couldn't be that's the way he put it. He couldn't be satisfied with his own wife. He had to have a concubine.
Yeah.
So, but through one man, he stirred up a whole war. And how many were killed? 25,000?
Yep,
25,000 warriors just in Benjamin's side.
Yeah.
Just by
Close to 50 on the other side, right?
Right.
yeah.
So, man, a lot of death. What's it, 50 on the other side, huh?
40, something like that. So 20 some thousand and another 20 some thousand.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah.
So, man, a lot of death.
I'm no
right?
math major, but that's
A lot of death,
Mhm.
right? And a lot of killing. And so anyway, we see. So the story goes that he goes to a village, and he goes. The irony. He's trying to get to a village in the Israelite territory. He doesn't want to go to the other nations or pagan nations, right? He's trying to get there, and it goes really bad. that the men want to rape this Levite. So, and then the crazy part is that they were like, they thought a great solution would be to put the one man's daughter and the other man's concubine out there.
Right.
That was their solution. Like, okay, don't do this to this guy, but you can just do it to these girls. So that's a whole nother discussion of how women were just treated so badly in this time,
Yes.
you know, and how, you know, we could see through history how God has rectified it through Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We see through Jesus Christ
Yes.
that it is, there's no more male or female, right? The women are elevated. And in our time, women are in a different kind of position. Me and Katie were talking, like, you know, all the things that we have today that they didn't have in that time.
Right.
So a woman was like my mom. She was in home. They didn't even let her. They didn't let her go to school. My mom said she only learned how to sign her name and to add and subtract. That was it. And we were like, go back home, go help your mom.
Wow.
So the men would go and farm, and she would be at home, and they'd bake bread. They'd have those little round breads. She'd go like this, and we'd bake bread in the oven like this. Make a whole bunch of bread. Make pasta. You know, they made pasta. She never made pasta again. When she came to the United States, she never made pasta again. People would say, oh, yeah, have you ever had homemade pasta? I'm like, no, never. My mom would be like, oh, no, I go to ShopRite and get it for 20 cents. You know, a box, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Just get it on sale. Anyway, we see in our time that we live in a different time, right? And because of Christ, you know, we understand that, yeah, a woman